And welcome back to the Fucking Rights Podcast. We're your hosts. This is episode now 25?
26.
25. 26. I wrote 25 in the show notes.
Because you missed
Did I skip? Oh, wait, yeah, because we didn't plan the episodes. I remember now. 26. I wrote 25 in the show notes because, I don't know. I think my mind skipped a beat or something. But yeah, exciting. We are past the episode mark to 100 now, which is fun. Yeah, this week has been pretty slow in hockey. Like, not gonna lie, it's been so slow.
Because everyone has COVID.
Yeah, especially in the NHL. Like, bro, the Canadian teams don't play like all month. Jets play once this week.
The Habs got on the ice for the first time today in like a week.
Yeah, exactly. And the Oilers are about to be shut down. Because of course they are. I think the Flames are kind of thriving, kind of not. I think they're on like a 9-game losing streak or something. They're on a really long losing streak.
Oh my god.
Vancouver, I've heard, is doing okay. But they haven't played in a while either.
Yeah.
And the Sens are in protocol. The Leafs are the only ones who have played. And they collapsed last night. Against the Habs. No. It was 4-1. Every single time it was 4-1.
It was the app.
This is why 4-1. Yeah. Worst league in hockey. Bro, like, every time, like, a team goes up 4-1, my heart starts beating, like, really hard. Especially if it's before the third period. Oh my god. If you go into the third period with a 4-1 lead, RIP you. Like, honestly, because you're not keeping that.
Especially if you're the Leafs.
Especially if you're the Leafs. How many times have they lost 4-1 leads? Like, bro, it's insane.
It's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny, though. I think they've lost a 4-1 lead twice this year already. Because they lost a 4-1 lead to Chicago, but then they ended up winning in regulation because Fleury, like, gave the puck away. And they scored. And then last year, they lost a 5-1 lead to the Sens.
I remember that. That was a fun game.
I remember that. That was funny. Then they, obviously, in the playoffs, they lost the 3-1 series lead to the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, those were the best. That was the best week of my life.
I like, felt it. I was like, okay, if they win Game 5, they're going to win the rest of the series.
Yeah.
I like, knew. Like, deep down, I was like, okay, if the Habs win Game 5, they're going to win the rest of the series. Yeah. And they went on to go on a Stanley Cup run. And now they're bad. They're really bad.
They were bad last year as well, okay?
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't have made the playoffs if it was a normal season last year.
Mm-hmm.
They just, I don't know. They just pulled the hat.
They're flopping around. But yeah, the Leafs only play, so I've heard, like, apparently the only reason the Leafs are playing without fans, really, and other Canadian markets aren't playing, is because Sportsnet, like, because they own the rights, they're like, the Leafs need to play. Like, yeah. So we can make revenue. Like, we don't care about your, like, gate funds. Like, we need to play. Or else.
Because if none of the Canadian teams play, like...
Yeah. Yeah, the Leafs are the moneymaker.
Yeah.
So, like not for, like, every market, because, like, generally the Canadian markets do pretty well in terms of money, except for, like, maybe the Sens and the Jets. Because the Jets are, like, pretty small market, and they don't really, like...
And the Sens lost all of their fans.
Yeah. They lose about as much as they gain. Which is fine, because, like, the owner is like a prince. Like, no joke, the Jets owner is like a duke. He does not care about the money he loses. So the Jets are never moving.
Meanwhile, the Sens have Eugene Melnyk.
Eugene Melnyk, who refused to pay Erik Karlsson.
Oh, that guy gets on my nerve. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, he's considering selling the team.
Maybe they'll finally be able to sell out seats then.
Yeah. Well, they're building the new arena, so
I'm so happy. I'm very happy
hopefully
about that.
that will be okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah, but other than that, like, there's been nothing going on in hockey. We don't really care about the American teams because a bunch of them are also on protocol
And we also
right
just
now.
generally don't care about Americans.
Yeah, that's true. Because like we don't support American teams except for Ari. Whoops. How are the Ducks?
They lost last night, but it's fine. I was so happy because they won. I think it was the night before. It was like 3-1. I can't even remember. But then they lost yesterday. So I'm like, oh, it's fine. Whatever. What did I expect?
Yeah.
All of our teams suck. It's fine.
No, the Ducks are good this year. The Ducks are like shockingly somehow good.
It's true.
Troy Terry, man, he came out of nowhere with like goal scoring.
I think he's behind Draisaitl and Ovi for the Rocket right now. For the scoring lead. And it's crazy, yeah.
The Ducks are in a playoff position.
They are.
I know. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah.
Me
feel like okay. No, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, but I feel like this year they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be eliminated round 1 or 2, and then next year they're just gonna and they're just gonna be bad. Like, I'm so sorry, Ari, but like they're not.
No, but like
they're
I don't
not a team built for a championship right now.
Yeah.
Like I think they're fooling themselves into thinking that they're good enough for a championship right now. Like, do you know what I mean?
No,
like,
yeah, I do get
they
what you
think
mean.
they're good enough, but they are definitely not good enough.
Like the Habs. Who?
Yeah. I hope they realize this though and don't buy at the deadline.
Oh, please don't.
Don't buy at the deadline, guys.
You know that?
Especially that first round pick this year. The first round this year is deep.
Yes. The first round this year is really good.
Really dope. Yeah, it's really good. So hopefully the Ducks don't buy at the deadline and then get eliminated in round 2.
It would be kind of funny though.
It
would be funny for me.
It would be funny. Yeah. Sorry, Ari. But hey, Jamie will go on. I almost said Jamie and Trevor, but we don't like Trevor here. So, Jamie will get to go on a little playoff run and be in Toronto later than usual this year, which will be nice. But yeah, other than that, our teams do kind of suck, which is why we focus on prospects. Speaking of prospects, Beijing, that's coming up next month.
Beginning of February. I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to.
Are you angry?
The U.S. Nationals, figure skating nationals.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, the one where everyone got COVID and Bridgestone Arena was leaking.
Yes, that one. God, oh my god, 2 Olympic contenders for the U.S. had to withdraw from nationals, and then one of the Olympic contenders for Canada got COVID like 5 days before, and then also ended up withdrawing, and then another girl for Canada, or I think the U.S. got COVID, like, and like her first time on the ice after COVID was like at nationals practice. It's a mess. Oh my god. We don't need to talk about it.
We don't talk about it. Everyone has COVID.
Yeah.
Are we shocked? Not really. But yeah, I just like, since obviously now the NHL has announced that no NHL players are going, we have new Olympic long list. Long list. Which, like, bro, Team Canada is kind of looking hot, except for the last 2 names. Except for the last 2 names, it's looking pretty good.
They were doing so well, right? I like going down the list, like, oh my god, I really like this. And then I got to the end and was like, no,
I don't like this anymore. Yeah. But no, like, the Olympic shortlist for Team Canada is kind of popping. Like, is it just me?
No.
Is it just me?
It's
good.
maybe we're biased because there are a lot of like NCAA guys on there.
Shh.
Like,
Don't talk about bias. We're fine. Anyways, so let's go through it. The people that we care about on this list: Cole Perfetti, Owen Power, Mason McTavish, Kent Johnson, Peyton Krebs, Caden Gooley. I forgot he was on that list. This list actually. Jack Quinn and Devin Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, I'm pretty sure. I didn't read the Athletic article like thoroughly, but
did you see the U.S. like? They have like a list of like NCAA guys on the. Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so.
I've seen it, but we're gonna talk about Team Canada's first, because obviously we're all Team Canada supporters here. Even Ari, who's American.
Yeah.
Ari's
Ari's being honorary Canadian.
Yeah.
At this point.
Ari's basically Canadian.
Yeah. Forget that you live in like California. Like you're basically Canadian. Yeah, we accept you. I will sign a citizenship waiver for you.
Yes.
To get over here. That's a really good team. Just saying, the national junior team is popping off right now. Like, okay, so we've heard that apparently Fetz can't go, and Jack Quinn can't go, and Peyton Krebs is in the NHL right now, but that's okay. We don't really need him on this team. The Fetz thing is easily fixable.
Yeah.
That he can't go because he's in the AHL right now on an NHL contract. That's fine. They can just loan him back to junior as a paper transaction and he can go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it works fine. Like that. Like, I'm sure Saginaw would be perfectly fine with just like having him and then loaning him.
Saginaw doesn't need him.
Saginaw's bad this year. Saginaw sucks.
But like, they've been without him all this time. They don't need him anymore.
Yeah, they don't need him, so they're gonna just loan him anyways, and then they'll just loan him back. The only two that I like really worry about is like Jack Quinn and Peyton Krebs, but like Krebs is probably a full-time NHLer now, anyways. Because the Sabres are bad and injured, and they need centers. Jack, we can find a solution for him.
Yeah,
we can find a solution for him. But even if all three of them don't end up going, that's still a good team.
Yeah.
Like Mason, Kent,
and Owen.
Owen, Caden too, and Devin. Look, I really want Devin to go. But he's gonna miss Beanpot, which is gonna be sad.
Yeah.
But I really want him to go.
Me too.
Like, he can just bond with the guys and it'll be so nice. And like on team picture day, they can just it's a lot to think about. Yeah, the other guys aren't that important. The only other like big names are like Eric Stahl. He's a pretty big name on this list.
Ho-Sang is on here as well.
What?
Ho-Sang.
Oh yeah. Michael Delzato is odd. Cause he has a contract with the Sens at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not really doing anything. I don't think.
He's not. I don't think he's on the Sens right now. I think he might be on their AHL team, but he has a contract with them. Here we go. Let's take a look at the contract on Cat Friendly. Yeah, so he has a 2-year deal with the Sens right now. So why is he on this long list?
I don't know. I mean, he's not playing, right? So it's probably the same reason why like Jack and Peyton are on the list.
Maybe. Oh, he's on the Belleville Sens right now. I think that's why.
Yeah.
And maybe injured. I don't know. Maybe there's like issues there, but it's an interesting name. Obviously, then you have the last two names. Brendan Leipzig and Jake Fritz. Why?
We just choose to
Like,
ignore.
what?
I just want to
It
ignore.
was too easy. Leipzig, in theory, I can see, because what he did was really bad. But, like, it's fixable, you know? Like, you as a person can change.
Yeah.
And fix yourself based on that. You can't change your Jake Virtanen.
Yeah.
He's under criminal investigation right now. Like, bro, and you're putting that on the national team? No thanks. Keep him far, far away.
Like, what Leipzig did is, like, it's something you can grow from, like, as a person, right? Like, because, like, I feel like that's something that would happen in, like, a high school. But, like, over time, that person would mature and, like, grow out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, if you show that, okay, this guy has gone to such therapy classes, like, he's gone to, like, anger management, like, he's done things to grow and change from the person that he was. You cannot change a criminal investigation.
Yeah.
Hockey Canada.
I
hope Jake Virtanen is not on this team.
I really hope not.
No. Keep him far, far away from everyone.
Yeah.
From all the guys there, but especially the young guys. Like, yo, please. I cannot be cheering for a team that has Jake Virtanen on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
No matter if Owen and Kent and Mason are on it, like, does not matter. Like, seriously. They might put Evander Kane now that his contract is terminated. Almost terminated. I think it gets terminated today at 2. Once he passes through waivers. So if they put him on the long list, man.
No.
I don't know. No. But
It's
other than that, it's a super fun team.
Yeah. Other than that.
Yeah. Devin going would just make my heart happy. Even if he just was like third goalie and we got to see him like never.
He'll still be
we
there.
Got to see him like he'll be there. It'll be fun. Maybe he gets in against China.
Yeah,
You know what? Just to get like reps. Maybe he gets in like third period against China. Who says no? And who knows? Maybe he'll steal the goalie position. I mean, you can't really say yes or no.
It's Devin. He'll pull something crazy.
It's Devin. He literally look at him. He's lost 4 times this year. He hasn't lost since October, or no, November. If I remember correctly, he hasn't lost.
He's so good.
He's so good, bro. We'll talk more about Devin later, but he's so good. He should be on the team. I also don't want him to miss Beanpot. So it's like kind of contentious.
But you know, if he misses Beanpot, then Northeastern doesn't really have a chance, and then Boston College can win.
Yeah, true. I feel like if he went to Beanpot, he might just shut out both teams.
He'd shut out everyone if he went to Beanpot.
He's allergic to being scored on. Like, no joke. I love it. It's great. And obviously Owen and Kent going would be so fun. I still can't believe they did that interview with Mark Masters. The way that they did that interview. When Maddie and Owen do interviews together, it is not like that. It is not 2 giant grown men shoved into a tiny bedroom.
Kent's tiny bedroom, to be exact.
Kent's tiny bedroom. Because Owen has on a slope ceiling.
Well, Owen's in the attic, I feel like. I'm pretty sure.
Yo, I feel like is that just me? I feel like Owen's in the attic, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure he's in the attic. Yeah.
Because, like, what part of the house looks like that?
Yeah.
Because isn't Jimmy Lambert in the basement? Isn't he in the basement?
Because Lambert got first pick. Because he's...
first pick in the basement. That's why he has his own washroom.
Yeah.
And then there's the living room and the kitchen on the first floor, I assume. And then Phil and Ken. Why do we know this? We shouldn't know this.
We're weird, okay?
And then, yeah, it would make sense if he was in the attic.
Yeah, I
Because,
think...
like, Kent's room doesn't have slope ceilings.
Yeah. Kent room is, like... Kent room has, like, a Michigan
nice.
flag.
It's tiny, but it's nice. Fine, it's like a regular room.
It's Michigan themed. That's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah. He doesn't have curtains, just jerseys thrown over curtain rods to act as curtains.
Oh.
And one desk chair.
Yeah.
One desk chair.
It's endearing. He's like a mess. Cute.
Yeah. We haven't gotten to see Jimmy or Phil's rooms yet, I don't think. I'm waiting for the day that they do a house tour. Like, no joke. I'm waiting for the day Kent does, like, his little athletic diaries and does a house tour.
Yeah. Jimmy's
Because I need it, personally.
I feel like Jimmy's room would be the messiest.
Yeah, Jimmy is a mess.
Exactly. Like, all of the seniors are a mess, actually.
All the seniors are a mess.
They're all a mess. Oh my
There's
gosh.
a lot about the seniors that we've seen in the past few days to indicate that they're a mess.
Is that even the past few days? The past...
Blank's literally being like, everyone needs to clean their room. Like...
Yeah, it's not even the past few days. It's the past 4 years.
I haven't been around that long, so...
They're just a complete utter mess. I love them. They're great.
Yeah, they're great. But yeah, and then, like, Kent, obviously, Kent and Owen together, they're kind of the same. I would love if they would go. Apparently, Owen said to someone, or Michigan said to someone that Owen hadn't been contacted, which is bullshit, because you have to submit, like, drug documents and stuff if you're on the long list. So, like, bro, don't even come at me with, like, oh yeah, he hasn't been contacted about the Olympic long list yet. Like, don't act like we're dumb.
It's fun.
And yeah, and Mason, that would be fun. If we got a reunion of that trio.
Yes. Mason
but
just,
also,
like, inserting himself into Kent and Owen.
Bro, that's gonna be contentious. That's gonna be contentious. The way Owen, desperately avoided eye contact when Kent was talking about Mason.
Yeah,
He was like, I'm not gonna look anywhere. I'm not gonna look anywhere.
He just, like, looked away immediately from the camera.
Yeah, he was like, nah, not doing this today. But yeah, they'll be joined, hopefully, by people who can act as a buffer. AKA Devin. Poor Devin.
Can you imagine what's gonna happen when they're on, like, at the Olympics and they pull, like, the boyfriend shit at the Olympics?
Oh my god. In China, too. Yo.
Everyone's gonna be watching, right? It's not just gonna be, like, our small little bubble anymore.
Juniors, guys? No, it's gonna be everyone. They're gonna pull it. I guarantee you they will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a good time watching the team. The young team. The really young team. I was thinking about it this morning in, like, the shower. Like, these Olympic athletes, they're all, like, in their late 20s. Mostly. Like, most of them are in their late 20s.
It can't wait to look at, like, the Canadian, like, ice team. Then you're gonna have figure skating. There's gonna be a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds. And then you're gonna have the hockey team. There's gonna be a bunch of, like, 20-year-olds. They're just all gonna be kids. You're gonna have so many kids there. Oh.
Yeah, they're all gonna be kids. And I'm like, bro, like, imagine going to, like, the Olympic, like, lunchroom, you know, like, the common room where they all eat, and just seeing these tiny, like, these young kids, like, all just, like, scared and, like, grouped together because they're like, we don't want to talk to anyone.
Russia's gonna
especially Owen. Especially
Oh my
Owen.
god. Owen's just gonna be 6'6", like a giant. And he's just gonna be like,
true.
Stay away from me.
Yeah. But it's gonna be really fun, as long as, obviously, like, the last two games don't. Last three, because I don't know if they're considering Kane yet, but probably not. Hopefully not. God, Hockey Canada. Please don't. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun team if all the young guys make it, and I think they will. Oh, and I forgot about Caden. Huh? Yeah. Once he gets out of COVID protocol, it'll be fun there too. He will be fine, I'm sure. He hasn't played a game in a couple of weeks.
World Juniors, yeah.
Yeah, and the Oil Kings are shut down. So.
Everybody shut down.
Yeah. We should talk about the American Olympic long list.
I don't have the long list. I have the list of NCAA people that are on the long list.
Frank Saravalli posted about the long list.
Okay.
I don't know exactly if it's the long list, but it's a list. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like for people I care about here, Maddie's there, Brock Faber's there, Drew Helson, Jake Sanderson, and Strassman. And I'm very happy, honestly.
Yeah. We've heard from other reporters too. Scott Wheeler reported that Drew Comesso is coming, is on the list. I don't know if he's necessarily going to the Olympics, but he's on the list.
I don't think so.
Fast. Well, he will go fast. And apparently they are also looking at Thomas Bordeleau.
Yes, but Bors hasn't played since Ohio State, I'm pretty sure.
Probably before, because he was on protocol for Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
Because Kent was out.
Yeah.
Right? That was the weekend of camp.
Yeah.
That was the camp weekend, so Kent was out, so was Borns, because...
COVID.
Because, yeah, it's COVID. So, damn, he hasn't played since, December 4th.
Oh, my God.
Since before December 4th, because that's when Kent tested positive. Yeah. Bro, Borns!
Rip.
If he gets COVID right before the Olympics and they put him on the team, like, if they put him on the team and he gets COVID again, or someone tests positive for COVID, I swear to God, Borns is probably gonna, immediately switch his citizenship. Like, he's immediately gonna jump to Team Canada. I swear.
Boris, you're not allowed to get COVID. And if Boris gets COVID one more time, I will riot. It's not allowed to happen.
Yeah, I feel like they were saying, Scott Wheeler was saying, they're not gonna take a lot of young guys. Which I was, kind of shocked by. Team Canada took, they literally took the national junior team.
Yeah, the U.S. doesn't have that many young guys. A lot of, the people on this list. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them have just graduated to the NHL. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a lot of, lower tier young guys that they can really take at the moment.
Yeah. I think.
Meanwhile, Team Canada has, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And, they were saying, Briss isn't gonna make the team, because they don't want young guys. I feel like Boards really is just speculated to be on the long list because they feel bad. No joke, I think they just feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, he
did. If they're not taking Briss.
I mean, Boris did win Freshman of the Year last year.
True.
Right.
Briss, come on. Come on. He's been so good this year. Briss?
Boris won Freshman of the Year last year. Briss, I think. Boris, I'm pretty sure, led the team in scoring last year.
Mm-hmm. He was good, but, I don't know. I feel like Boards is really kind of just because they feel bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Boards.
He hasn't played. That's the thing. If he was playing, then I would understand. But he hasn't played in over a month. He just doesn't.
Yeah. Really... So why would he be on the long list?
Yeah.
Other than they feel bad, and obviously Maddie's there, and if Maddie goes, it'll be chill. It'll be good. We might finally see Owen versus Maddie. Owen and Kent versus Maddie. Finally. And obviously, we're gonna get to see Jake Sanderson there, probably Brock Faber.
Yeah.
Strassman is probably gonna start.
I
Like,
know.
do you realize this?
I know.
He's
He's
probably gonna be the starter.
Strauss is so good. Y'all are gonna love him so much. He's amazing. He's the best. I love him.
You can't love him more than Portillo, though, because he's a Sabres prospect.
Yeah. Strauss is just... I'm more attached to Strauss because he's at Michigan longer. Right?
Yeah. Well, Portillo's probably gonna stay another year.
Yeah. Strauss is just... He's great.
Yeah. Feel like it's just... I don't know. Like, there's no other really goalies that you could bring for Team USA. Because there's what? You have Comesso and who?
Minnesota State.
The USA goalie pool was already bad.
Yeah.
At World Juniors.
You have, what's his name? Minnesota State goalie. The Mavericks goalie. McKay.
Is McKay
Yeah.
American?
McKay.
Why are they taking him?
He's good. He's very good.
Yeah, why are they drinking McKay?
Yeah.
Why are they taking Comesso over McKay? Wait. This is a question.
Because McKay, I mean, it might be because he has dual citizenship. But he was born in the U.S. But he has dual...
Does he represent Team Canada?
I don't know. He's never played internationally. He's a late bloomer, so...
Yeah. They should take him. All I'm saying, if Team Canada is gonna take Devin Levi at 20, they can take Jordan McKay at 24. Like,
you can take... Oh, McKay is so good. Oh my god.
Yeah. McKay is like Devin, but like behind a better team.
Yeah.
Okay, dual citizenship, but he's never played. He's only played in the U.S.
Yeah. He's American.
Yeah. Like, I don't get that. I really don't. They should take him.
He's so...
I don't know why they're taking Comesso.
He's just so good.
I don't know why they're taking Comesso over McKay. Comesso hasn't been that good.
He was a finalist for the, like, Hobie Baker and the Richard last year.
Yeah. Well, we all know Devin's winning the Hobie here.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah.
He's winning the Richard. The Hobies...
No, he's gonna. We have to follow the narrative. He's a Sabres goalie prospect, and the last Sabres goalie prospect to win the Hobie was Ryan Miller. Therefore, he must win the Hobie.
I feel like the
Anyways, we will get more into NCAA talk. Other important names on this list. I mean, Nathan Smith is a Winnipeg prospect at Minnesota State. Kenny Agostino was just in the NHL actually recently. He had his contract terminated, so he could. I don't know. He just had his contract terminated recently. And then everyone else, I really don't know.
Oh, you want me to go through it? Okay, Ben Myers is scary. He's very good and very scary. He plays for Minnesota, so I feel like that's very self-explanatory. Matthew Nyes was on the World Junior team. He's also very good and very scary.
He's the one who posted the TikTok.
Yeah, that guy.
Of them breaking protocol.
Yeah. Joe Helson, he plays at DC. I don't think he'll make the team, but he's very good, and he's an ass prospect, which means I love him a lot. Yeah. And then Cates is good. I think Cates has a chance. And then Sanderson's also on here. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. And, like, I've seen, like, in terms of, like, other people on, just, like, generally on the Olympic long list. Like, we've only seen really Team Canada and Team USA's. But on Team Canada, I know Justin Posey is being considered for the goalie. We will have 2 World Juniors, like, superstar goalies there. Like, wow, we're gonna win this tournament, guys.
We have to. I refuse to not win.
I mean, okay, I know we say, like, the KHL right now is, like, right? Like, we know, like, Russia's the favorite because of the KHL. But, like, really in 2018, they were driven by Ilya Kovalchuk.
True. Yeah.
Who is not playing anymore for the KHL, I don't think.
Yeah. Like, who do they really have in the KHL now?
Right, exactly. Right? Like, I don't think he's playing for the KHL. If I'm correct, he is not currently playing for the KHL. The KHL website won't load. But I think I don't know if he retired, but I don't think he's playing right now.
Yeah. Canada needs to win because figure skating, I already know, will cause me pain. And I don't need hockey to also cause me pain.
Yo, Owen will be 2/3 of the way to triple gold club before he turns 20.
Yeah.
He could do it. He could become the youngest player ever to do the triple gold club. Because Jonathan Taves was 22 when he became the youngest ever. Owen has at least 2 years to catch up.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna win. He might win. I don't know. I'm not gonna say gonna, but he might win Olympic gold before he turns 20. And then he has at least 2 years with the Sabres to potentially do it.
Yeah.
Which, it might happen in the second year. Who knows? They're probably going to be bad next year, but in the second year, it might happen. We could do it. I believe in them. Dylan Cousins will live, laugh, love, and be our box's way to doing that.
Dylan, Peyton, and Owen will, like, strangle their way.
Hey, and Jack Quinn.
And Jack.
Don't forget about him. And Devin.
They will strangle their way to a Stanley Cup.
Yes, exactly. And with that, I guess that's pretty much all of our Olympic talk. By, I think, the end of next week, we will know the Olympic team. Because they said 2 weeks since that report came out. And that came out, I think, Monday?
Yeah.
So, hopefully by this time next week, we have the sense of who is going to be on the Olympic team. And I hope it's Owen, I hope it's Kent, I hope it's Mason, and Caden, and Devin. And somehow they'll finagle Cole Perfetti, Jack Quinn, and Peyton Krebs onto there.
Yeah, somehow. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. Anyways, that means it's time to go into our CHL update. And we kind of mentioned this before, but everything's shut down. Although the OHL and the WHL are committed to continuing and finishing their seasons, the WHL has shut down 15 of their 22 teams. And the OHL has shut down just about the same amount. Although it's lessened now, like, a little bit. And the queue is still on pause. Like, they're on pause until the 17th.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, sounds good, guys. What are we thinking about that? Kind of sucks that most of the teams haven't played in forever.
Yeah.
But I know the Colts have. And the Prawns played one game and then were put back into protocol. They got out of protocol and then they were put back in. And the list of their scratches was insane. Like, it was literally like 10 or 12 guys. Shane included, which means Shane probably has COVID. Which I don't want to think about, but he might have it.
Everybody has COVID. It's fine.
It's fine. Shane will recover.
Yeah, Shane is young.
He'll recover. But yeah, there's like pretty much no news on them other than that. I think I didn't put it in the show notes, but I think they were saying that they may reschedule the top prospects game.
Yeah.
Which, like, yes, amazing. I would love for that to be rescheduled so we actually have the top prospects there instead of everyone being in protocol. Thanks. They're saying that potentially something to do with the NHL Combine, which would be great. Like, I think that would be perfect.
I just want the content. I want the content.
I want the content. I want the Shane, Matt, Connor content.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care about anything else. I just want the content.
True. They could, honestly, if they're thinking about doing it in combination with the Combine, they should just have, like, the NHL, I don't know, top prospects, whatever, sponsored by Kia, whoever sponsors it in the CHL. Like, they should do it in conjunction with Buffalo and Erie.
Yeah.
Because, like, Erie is, like, where they could play, and then Buffalo is where the Combine is. So, that would be perfect. It would be fine. Erie to Buffalo is, like, a couple hours, maybe, not even. Like, probably longer to get to Red Deer. We don't know how that went.
Let's not go to Red Deer.
No, not again.
Let's not go back
host
there.
in Toronto. Y'all host in Toronto. They're all here in the summer anyways.
Yeah. Most of them are in Toronto anyways.
They're all in Toronto anyways.
Or you could come to Ottawa. Because...
Hey, Capital City Challenge did work out pretty good.
Exactly. You could come to Ottawa.
Yo, how did Capital City Challenge end up so well? And then World Juniors just flopped. Like,
I think...
how did that happen?
Because
Capital City Challenge had, like, they had fans.
Because cases weren't spiking during Capital City Challenge, right?
It was kind of just... It was like...
Yeah, like, cases hadn't gone really bad yet.
But they did, like, in the middle of the third wave last year, they literally did a tournament in Texas.
But it was the U.S.
Yeah, but no one got COVID.
Yeah. They had like a
They had spectators, but I guess their hotel was bubbled off.
Yeah,
they were still, like, generally bubbled off.
Yeah, they were still, like, bubbled off. They just had fans. And
They
fans...
just had fans, yeah.
Fans, like, weren't really allowed near the glass either. Like...
You know, and, it was mainly scouts, let's be really honest.
Yeah.
Like, it was mainly scouts who sat there in their black clothing and just watched the team.
It was only, like, the U.S. games that had, like mostly fans.
Yeah. And Team Canada, sometimes.
Yeah. Because it was Team Canada, and who doesn't like Canada?
Yeah. Like, I will say, U18s last year was run really well.
Yeah.
And hopefully they can do it again for World Junior. Because, like, it's been shown that you can have fans and not get COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just bubble them off in a hotel.
Yeah.
But also, it was kind of ridiculous, because they had to, like, book the parking lot to do, like, drills and stuff. Like,
yeah.
It was kind of ridiculous.
But nobody got COVID.
But nobody got COVID, and that's the more important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, I guess going back to kind of the OHL and all that, the trade deadline is coming up for the OHL. Ari is super sad. I will let you go on about this.
I'm so sad.
But, I'll just bring some stuff up. Oscar Olofsson, Rip Berry, traded to the Oshawa Generals for picks. Pretty much.
That's sad.
Just picks. A sad day. I remember when I saw that report, I was like, they're selling now? All of a sudden? I was super confused by it. Because I was like, they weren't selling, like, maybe, like, 2 days ago? Like, Carsey has been talking all season about how this is the year they're gonna go for it. And, like, you know, they have a really good team this year. And then Barry's GM decided, like, nah, we're gonna rebuild for next year.
Right.
Brant's last year, probably. He's probably gonna be in the OHL again next year.
Rip.
And we're just gonna go for it next year instead. Which, like, rip. Rip Carsey and, everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
They have,
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad for Olsen, bad for Cardsy and the Colts. And, like, there's a lot of trade rumors surrounding them too. Cardsy might get moved.
Yeah.
Which, like, nah, no thanks. Like, even if I, like, really wanted him to be on a championship team, because I do want him to win, but, like, he needs to win with the Colts. Like, it wouldn't be the same vibes, like, Brant and Cardsy together. We haven't seen a lot of Brant this year, but, like...
Brant's been very quiet this year, but it's fine.
No, Brant has been quiet since he got snubbed.
Yeah.
In the World Juniors.
Yeah.
He wasn't quiet before that.
Yeah.
He's been quiet since then. And it makes me really, really sad. Because I hope he knows that he's great. And that Hockey Canada was stupid to leave him off that team. That list. But yeah, like, I don't know. The Colts are doing stuff.
Yeah,
I guess they're retooling probably for next year, but
they're doing stuff.
I really wanted it to be this year. Really, really wanted it to be this year. But who knows? We'll see. They might make it anyways, because they're going to be in a playoff spot, but... and then, yeah, we have to talk, obviously, now about Sudbury. Ari, take it away.
I don't even know what to say. They might trade JT and Stilly, and it's so sad because there's always that one team and that you just associate players with, and for me it's Sudbury with QB and Stilly and JT, and if that gets taken away, what's Sudbury then?
Not your favorite team anymore.
No.
OHL, yeah. I feel like, do we have teams in the OHL? I feel like I just support everyone. I try to support the Colts.
We cheer for the teams that have our favorite players on.
Exactly.
And right now it's the Colts. I feel like
right now it's the Colts. Yeah, I'm low key vibing with the Colts. Like, no joke. Like, low key vibing with them. And the Steelheads too, because they're close.
Yeah.
I follow they make great TikToks. Great TikToks.
Quality content.
Quality content. Thank you, Steelhead social media manager. Yeah. JT rumors have been flying all season. Like, all season. Like, even before the World Juniors, I think, like, before he was named to the World Juniors camp.
Yeah.
It had been reported that Kingston had been exploring him.
Oh, yeah. I
remember that. And now we're talking, like, Windsor, I think, and, like, the Steelheads.
I would have been fine if he'd gone to Kingston.
Oh, yeah, I would have been fine.
But, like... Not
yeah, I don't know. Now he was reported to be with North Bay. I don't really think so anymore because they traded for a guy who also plays defense. So I think, like, that's pretty much done. I don't know. Do you see him getting moved by the end of this? There have been so many rumors about him.
Yeah.
I just want to know where. Like, genuinely, it better be a team I like.
It better. Oh my god.
And it won't be one of the American teams, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. Flint is gonna sell like crazy. I'm shocked I haven't seen more Otter rumors. Like, no joke. I'm, like, shocked. Because he was reported to have been wanting out since...
the summer.
Since the summer. Yeah. Since forever. I think Kingston makes a move. I don't know, for Otter, for JT, for who, I think Kingston makes a move. And they're really good this year. They have a lot of firepower. And it's Shane's last year, likely, in the OHL. So I think they do something there. Can't really right now, because everyone's, like, kind of on protocol at, like, the worst time.
Rip Kingston, like, to be honest. Like...
Yeah. But, like, I think they do something.
Yeah.
Like, I really do. I feel like they're gonna do something. I feel like JT might be going to the Steelheads. I'm really sorry. Like, did you see that trade offer for him though? Owen Beck, like some other player, and two really good draft picks, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. But I feel like some teams might pay that.
I don't think the Steelheads would give him Owen Beck though.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe Kingston. I feel like Kingston this year is like all or nothing. Like they don't care about the rest of the years.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Kingston could be the one to be like, okay, you can take our star rookie, another bottomish player, and picks, and we don't care.
Yeah.
We have Shane Wright. We'll make up for it.
Yeah, because they know Shane's leaving after this year. So.
Yeah. So, like, I feel like they could be the team that's like, we don't care about the future of our franchise.
We just want to make the most.
Yeah, we just want to be the best this year.
Make the most out of Shane.
And Stilly. I honestly didn't think that Stilly was going to get moved. Like, no joke, when I saw his name in rumors, I was, like, shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sudbury can theoretically still rebuild around him.
Yeah.
So, like, why would they trade him, you know? Apparently it might be Hamilton. I've heard lots of Hamilton and Stilly together. I'm like, bro, you'd be so close. I could go to games and see him, but also at the same time...
You should go see him.
You should.
If COVID calms down, I'm gonna go see a Steelheads game.
If COVID calms down.
If.
Big if.
Yeah, big if. But yeah, like, I've seen lots of him with Hamilton. I've seen him with, I don't know, a little bit with Windsor too, but like, I don't think that would happen. I feel like the Hamilton is more likely.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like a GTA, like, area kid.
Yeah, like
he grew up with Otter and Shane and all that. Like, I think he's gonna go to Hamilton. More likely than not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which will be so sad. I don't want him to leave Sudbury either, because then Sudbury's all they're gonna have is Quinton Musty, the inferior Quinton.
Yeah. But do we really care about Sudbury?
No, we care about Stilly and JT.
Exactly. Like,
we care about the OHL because we care about the players.
Yeah.
Same way we kind of only care about the ice because of Connor and Matt.
Yeah.
And Carson, can't forget about him.
Yeah.
And Gage Alexander, Ari's favorite, who she could have met, but
so bad.
Oh, I remember that.
Have you told this story on the pod?
She has.
I think you have.
I think no,
I don't.
Tell the story.
I went to a practice, and it was like all the prospects and the rookies. And I forgot something in the car after practice, so I went to go get it, and my mom waited inside. And when I came back, she's like, "Oh, you know who passed by? It was the Doug." So I'm like, "What?" And she's like, so I'm like, which ones? You know, because I'm like, Jamie, Tasha, Olin, you know. And then she's like, oh, well, he was blonde and he kind of had like long hair, and they were all wearing sweats. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I like went. I'm like, who's blonde? Who has long hair? So then I'm like, oh, Gage, you know, because she knows who Trevor is. So I'm like, it's not Trevor.
I was gonna say, I was like, that description was kind of vague. Could have been Trevor.
And then I showed her a picture of Gage. She's like, oh my God, yes, that's him. I'm like, no way. And it's so, like, I left for the car for 3 minutes. So it wasn't even that long. And oh my goodness. But it's fine. I just say it's fine, but it's not.
It's fine.
And then also the time that you went to that practice and Jamie was doing media outside at the back.
Oh my, no. Yeah, it's like all these chances I had to meet them and I didn't. I remember that day. I think that day was Saturday. And we went in, everything was fine. And they're like, okay, they're going to do interviews or whatever. I think it was the same day of the Rico and Trevor interview, but I'm not sure. And he was outside, And if I would have just like walked outside or something, he would have been there. But
Remember,
no, I didn't get to meet Jamie.
remember when you screamed like "I love you"?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And then everyone turned back.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
get a
that
video
was,
of that?
they
I
were all
swear I feel like I've seen video of that. Like,
I don't think I got a video, but I remember I'm like, where's Jamie? Give me Jamie. And they all turned around.
yeah, I get you. I get you. Like, honestly, Ari, you should get a Twitter. You'd be like #1, Duck's Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
Duck's Twitter would love you.
Oh my-
You gotta make friends with the social media manager
Yeah.
for the
I don't know
Ducks.
how I would like be able. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Just make
I don't know
friends
how I
with
would react.
Cecilia. She knows him. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the CHL update. There's not much else because everything's friggin' shut down. Hopefully we'll have more for you. I think the trade deadline like is coming up soon. OHL insiders will inform us when exactly.
It's soon.
Soon. So by probably the end of like next week or like the week after, we're gonna know where everyone is for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Just crazy to think about. Cause like, man, if JT doesn't go to a team I like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be so upset. And then yeah, I guess kind of like the last few things. Kat, do you want to talk about the NCAA?
Yeah, Michigan played UMass. First time the whole team was back together. Or no, they should have been back together. But Board was like, no.
Boris was at the arena.
He was there. He was walking. There wasn't any visible injury. But he didn't play. And I need to know why. But other than that, they won. And they were very good. And yeah.
They're playing again today.
Yeah. UMass they're the reigning national champions. So it's a good win.
Hopefully they win again today, but I don't know. I feel like they might just split.
Yeah. But the lost footage we got. The lost footage.
Oh my god, Art, you were there, but like, it was amazing. It was like the best thing ever. And I can't believe we lost it. Like, no joke. I'm so sad about that. I'm gonna. Do they have like the archives anymore? Like, I swear. Like,
I'm digging. I'll dig for them. I'll try digging.
Cause like, bro, you don't understand how good that moment was.
They were like shaking hands, and then Ken like turned around and went to like.
No, he like waved Owen over. Like, no, he was like, come here. And then we were just there talking like the entire time. And Ken was smiling, and it was amazing. Like the bestie vibes, the boyfriend vibes, all of it, all of it.
The lost footage.
The lost footage. Man, they're so good at it. They're so good at it. It's weird. Hey, remember that time Owen threw a temper tantrum because Kent wasn't his roommate? Yo, poor Logan. What is he supposed to do?
Rest in peace. Like,
what is he supposed to do when Owen is literally like, yeah, I hate roommates?
Yeah, no, I hate roommates. Like, I love living with 3 other people at Michigan, but I hate roommates.
Owen, okay. Just tell us that you're mad that Kent isn't your roommate. Like, yeah. And then we promised to talk about Devin. We will talk about Devin. King shit.
Oh, he's so
Let's
good.
go.
He's so good.
He's so good. He has 8 shutouts now. He hasn't been scored on in the year of 2022.
Yes.
He hasn't been scored on. He put up back-to-back shutouts. If he doesn't win goaltender or rookie of the week in Hockey East, I'm gonna riot.
Who
else is better than him?
He will.
No one. He has a 1.19 goals against average. Or did it go down? Might be 1.17.
Let me check.
Yeah.
They're very good. He's very good.
1.1 something. Like, Like, he's been amazing this year
It's
for
1.19.
Yeah, 1.19. So I was right. Yeah. He's been amazing for Northeastern. And like, yeah, they only played Long Island University, which is like they're not that good. So I get why he would shut them out. But like it wasn't easy. The second game wasn't easy. The second game was a Northeastern doesn't play defense and makes Devin Levi stand on his head sometimes kind of game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so 2 shutouts. He now has 8 shutouts, tied for the most in one season in NCAA history. Tied for 4th, sorry. That's what I mean. Yeah. Most in one season. I think the most right now is 12. He's on pace to beat that by Beanpot. Because he gets like 2 shutouts. Like he shut the team out like every other week.
Yeah.
So he's on pace to at least like match it by the time Beanpot's over.
Yeah.
Unless he goes to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it doesn't really matter. I feel like he's gonna win the Richter anyways. Yeah. Unless Dryden McKay decides during the time that Devin is at the Olympics, he just decides to go off.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
But like keep in mind Dryden McKay is 24.
Yeah.
And playing behind the best team in college hockey right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Devin is 20. Playing behind a team that routinely gives up 30 or more shots.
It's fine.
On goal.
It's fine because they can score, kind of.
Not really.
Kinda.
They literally against Long Island University, the first game they only got a goal within like the last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, but like
they won 1-0.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's allergic to being scored on. He has what, a .958 right now?
I don't know. A lot.
I think so.
Like 958.
958. And I think the college records, since they've been tracking it since like 1999, is for like over a season is like something like .953. It's like something weird, like something pretty high like that. And Devin's on pace to completely smash that. Dryden McKay only has a 9.34, okay?
I love only. Yeah, like we're like, yeah, only.
I mean, okay, you look at Devin!
Yeah. Devin's very good.
Yeah. He only lets in like 1 goal a game.
If
any. He has shutouts in 40% of his wins this year. He's good. He's really good, guys. And he's going to be probably with the Sabres next year. Rip Northeastern. Rip Northeastern. Because he's probably going to sign with the Sabres way ahead of schedule because of this season.
Northeastern gets like a top tier goalie every like 3 years. 3 years.
And he's tied King Primo's record, right?
Yeah.
For most shutouts in the Northeastern career.
Yeah, like every like 2-3 years they get like a top tier goalie. Like they had Primo, and then they had a couple years where they didn't have Primo, and then Devin.
And then Devin, yeah. And then before that they had like a really good goalie too.
Yeah. They'll be fine. It's Northeastern.
They'll be fine. I'm just thinking like, damn, Devin, it's not even halfway through it's barely halfway through the season, and Devin has already tied the Primo's record for most in a season. Not most in a season. Most in a career at Northeastern for goalies. He needs like 1 more to break it. Which is insane. And he might break he needs 13 shutouts to break the all-time, like the NCAA record.
He can do it.
Most shutouts.
I think.
He can do it. He shuts out a team like every other week.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if he's not shutting you out in at least one of the series, like games, what are they doing? He shut out BU.
And BC. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. No, Province. He didn't shut out BC.
Yeah. He's shut out some very good teams.
I would love to see him at Beanpot. if he doesn't go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Beanpot will be fun if Devin doesn't go to the Olympics. Because Beanpot's a tournament.
Yeah.
And we all saw what Devin did at the last tournament he played at.
But also, if Devin doesn't go to Beanpot,
Northeastern is screwed.
and Boston College can win. And that's all I want.
I don't know. I feel like Northeastern has won the last 2 titles. Yeah.
I don't care.
I think I checked the stat. I think they won in 2019 and 2018. And then
Did they win in 2018? I don't think they won in 2018. I don't think
Beanpot didn't happen in 2020.
It happened in 2020. Because it's 20. Yeah. It happened last year.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they won in 2019 and 2020. Because Beanpot was before COVID kind of crashed everything down.
Exactly.
And then there wasn't Beanpot in 2021. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they won in 2019 and 2020. Mm-hmm. They've won the last 2 most recent ones. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, like, yay, but they won't continue that streak if Devin doesn't go to Beanpot.
They won the last 3.
They've won the last 3.
Yeah.
Damn. And this was when, the 2019 year, sorry, not 2019, the 2020 year was when Trevor was at BU.
Yeah, oh my god, that game, can we talk about that game? Trevor tied the game with I think 0.1 seconds left. And then Northeastern still ended up winning in overtime. It was so funny. Like Trevor scored and he had this huge celebration and he was pointing to someone in the crowd and he was super excited, and then they lost anyways.
Someone in the crowd. Probably Emma. Probably. Yeah, anything else in terms of college hockey? I know the rankings are now starting to get really important.
Yeah. Because
for the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Nothing
Michigan
else,
will be fine.
Yeah. Michigan plays tonight at 4. Which will be interesting to see. Yeah, and then finally we have our last little thing, kind of in reference to BCM and college hockey. Matt Boldy and Marco Rossi. Don't forget about him. I feel bad. Don't forget about him.
I don't want to, but Matt's
they
my
make
guy.
Their NHL debuts.
Matt's my guy, you know?
Yeah. They both made their NHL debuts in Boston, Matt's hometown. Yeah, you've talked about it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he made his NHL debut in his hometown, in the rink he grew up going to every year for the Beanpot, and he scored. And his parents were there, and his entire family was there, and his friends were there, and a bunch of people from BC were there. Made me so happy.
It was just great. And then, after in the presser, when he was talking about, yeah, my brother stole that jersey out of my closet. I didn't give him permission for that. Amazing.
I love him so much.
Yeah. He's cute. He's good. He's one of the only ones I've forgiven for the gold medal game. I've forgiven a couple. I've forgiven Cole. Forgiven Matt. I can't bring it in myself to forgive Turks. I want to, but he also scored.
Yeah, it's...
So, I can't.
It's too... He scored... Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I had forgiven Spencer Knight, but then he something with the Sabres that he did against Dylan, and I was like, nah, this is not okay. Dylan doesn't score against Spencer Knight ever, 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 and I don't like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. No, I forgive Morney too, because he hasn't really.
It's Morney. How can you not forgive him?
Mm-hmm. Him and his crazy live streams with the UMich boys all the time.
Oh, I love Morney. He's great.
Yeah. He's great.
But they didn't show us. I didn't see any of the BC guys. They kept talking about how they were there. We didn't see anyone, so I don't know who was there, and that makes me really sad.
Well, I don't know anyone at BC.
I know,
currently,
like,
so.
who would have been there? Like,
Is BC in an off year? I feel like they're in kind of like an off year in terms of like the stars they've recruited and stuff.
yeah.
And man, Michigan next year, like, yo, okay, if Michigan doesn't win the national title this year, they still have a really good chance to do it next year.
Yeah.
Like, bro, because who's all gonna be back? Mackey is gonna be back. Luke is gonna be back. Well, the whole freshman class pretty much is gonna be back.
Yeah.
Boards will probably be back.
Yeah.
Briss, if he knows what's good for him, will be back.
If Briss knows what's good for him, he'll be back.
If Briss knows what's good for him, which means staying 4 years at college and then signing with whatever the hell team he wants instead of going to Vegas where they trade all their prospects, he will be back. I don't know who might do a 5th year. I really hope Blanks does a 5th year.
Oh, I hope Blanks. Blanks might sign though.
Sign where?
I don't know, but he might sign.
Yeah, he might sign somewhere, but I really want him to stay. Portillo will be back, and then they're gonna get Adam Fantilli.
Yeah.
Oh, and his brother.
Yes.
And McGrotree, and the guy whose name you can't pronounce.
Brzezinski, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Casey.
And
he's also at the NTDP.
Yeah. They're getting a lot of people. That freshman class is going to be really, really good.
Oh, God. Yeah. I want to know if Johnny's staying, though. Because, like, he might stay, he might not stay.
Who?
Beecher.
I'm sorry, who?
Beecher.
Oh, Beecher. Oh, okay. I was like, Johnny? No, I feel like I don't refer to him by his first name, like,
Me
ever.
neither. It's so weird. Nobody calls him Johnny.
Who calls him Johnny? I don't call him Johnny.
Mal.
Or Beecher.
His coach just called him Johnny. Everyone else calls him Peach.
It's Peach, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Johnny? Is there anyone with the last name Johnny on this team? Yeah.
I hope he stays.
Think he might stay. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't really like the Bruins and he kind of wants to stay there.
Yeah, I don't think he likes the Bruins.
I don't think he likes the Bruins. He's gonna want to stay.
Yeah.
Else. Like, the Bruins are great and all, but he's not a Boston area kid, so he doesn't really
he's
have that.
From New York, isn't he? He's from someplace around New York.
He'll probably sign with the Rangers. Watch. The Rangers getting another great college star. Wow.
Yeah, he's from Elmira, New York.
Yeah, then he's gonna sign with the Rangers. Yeah. The team next year is gonna have a good chance of winning. Cause who knows? Kent might stay too.
Kent might stay.
Kent might stay too.
I hope Kent stays.
I know I wanted to stay, but like if he stays a 3rd year, then he might not ever sign with Columbus, and then we won't get him and Silly.
But if he
Silly,
stays...
who is like Kent's best friend now, like Silly is commenting on all of Kent's posts, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. But if
how
Kent...
do you guys know each other?
If Kent stays, he's gonna get a letter.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that makes me emotional though.
Right.
I don't like
if
that.
If he stays, he'll get a letter.
Have we discussed who is gonna get letters for Team USA and Team Canada at the Olympics?
Oh my god.
Like, do you think any of the young guys are gonna get one?
No.
There's so many of them.
No. Canada maybe, the US no way.
Yeah, true. Because the US isn't bringing a lot of young guys anyways. Canada, I feel like Eric Stahl is being the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna be the other A. I kind of low key want Owen to get one, just because.
I mean, he's been at Worlds.
Good with hockey.
He's been at Worlds.
He's good with Hockey Canada brass. Like he could lead the young guys. Like it could happen. It can happen. Yeah. All I want from that though is I want a photo of all of them together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know, like on photo day, like when Michigan like takes like all the photos of like they take like their big main photo and then they take photos of all the classes. But then like some guys like they take like individual photos with like their friends and like Yeah, that's what I want. I want a friend photo of all the young guys from Team Canada.
Just like in center ice. Just take it. Or like in front of
Oh, but wait, they're gonna be wearing the ugly jerseys.
Or no, wait. They could do it in front of the Olympic rings.
Okay. They could do it in the Team Canada gear. Don't be in the jerseys.
Not the jerseys, just the gear.
Okay, now I'm kind of depressed about the Olympics now, thinking about the jerseys. They're so ugly.
I mean, like...
Yo, you realize Maddie's gonna have to wear the ugly USA jersey?
Oh my god. I mean, at least people we like are gonna be there.
Yeah. I hope they put them in the the white jerseys and just like go with that. Yeah. The white ones are nice.
But they probably won't. They'll probably go red.
Ones are the ugliest ones.
Yeah, but it's Canada and they like red.
I can't unsee the turkey butt thing.
Oh my god.
I can't unsee it.
We don't need to talk about that.
It's the least obvious on the white one.
Yeah.
Which is why I want them to wear the white one. I thought they would be in the Hockey Canada jerseys and I got all happy for a second.
No.
But then I realized, no, they're just going to be in the ugly jerseys.
It's so depressing.
Anyways, is that it for our episode today? Does anyone have anything else to say?
No.
No? Well, I don't have anything else in the notes then. So, yeah, that's it for us this week. Hopefully we'll have more next week to talk about. I just want to know the Olympic team.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And have them all go to camp and then just be together. Like, please. I need photos of them on the plane.
Yes.
I need Mason to take photos of everyone on the plane.
Yes. You think Owen, Kent, and Mason will be, like, sitting together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. I feel like they'll charter. I feel like they will be charter.
True. Yeah, they're probably chartering, because...
Because do the Petes play the Spitfires here?
I don't know.
Let me take a look. They're probably gonna charter. They might just drive Mason out to Detroit.
Yeah.
And have the Ann Arbor guys drive up to Detroit.
Yeah.
And then charter from Detroit.
Or I think the team's gonna be flying out together.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
Like, they'll probably fly to Toronto, and then the whole team will fly out together.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's fine, though. They'll just charter a jet from there, and they can all sit together at the back. With Devin, include him, guys. Please.
Yes.
Yeah. But we will see who ends up being on the team. So, yeah. That's it for this episode. See you guys next time.